Okay, what do I choose first? This is from the tourist office. And so he started circling all the stuff, the cathedral, the museum. This is my university. Fuck, this shit doesn't... I started writing places that I went to. The Carrefour Express that's closest to me. Cool Park. There was a guitar shop that I was too scared to enter. This is where I lived. Probably shouldn't show that. And the same guy... Wait. The same guy gave me a map of Navarra, highlighted all the cool places, but I only really went to one. I had no one to go with me, and I'm an 18-year-old girl. I think it's not safe to travel alone, but I think also I'm just making excuses because I was too lazy to plan. The last thing I got from that office that I put up on my wall is this. Autobus equals via vesa. Here the locals call the buses the via vesa. And I put this up because it's his handwriting and I had a crush on him. These are earrings that I bought on Etsy. Look, they're these ones. This one's a heart to match my nails, lol. This is a sticker from my notebook. And the only reason I put it up was because it fit nicely. It has no sentimental value. This was in our university museum, an orchestra concert. It was pretty mid. This was a thrift store I went to a bunch. It's called El Bal de la Pati. I got this jacket, which is like a trench coat, but more casual because it has a zipper. And then these jeans, which I kind of love. So this is when I ordered brandy Melville. And I was kind of surprised because the rest of the pictures that came in the package were all like 2019 trashy summer trends. But it matches with other parts of my board. I like this sticker specifically because it matched really well with this one art card I got from this sushi restaurant. Look at how nicely the colors match together. I went to get sushi with 3 friends, but as I was leaving the restaurant, I stole 2 more. Very cute. These are the people who tailored my clothes the whole time. But the last time, he gave me a receipt that said, this dress, $16 charge. I come back another day, but I forget to bring the receipt. So he types in the number into like the credit card reading machine and it was 17. And I was like, oh, wasn't it 16? Oh, whatever, like I'll just be kind and give him an extra $1 because it was like a mom and pop shop. And then I paid and he goes, it was 17. And I never did come back there again because I don't have anything more to tailor and I leave in 2 days. But I hope he learned his lesson. The customer is always right. Okay, so I played a Smash Bros tournament in the first couple weeks I was here. I lost in the first round. But yeah, on the bottom here, I wrote, I love Clint Stevens, but that was in November because I was reorganizing my board. I was like, I want to add more sentimental value to this. This one says, I want the I Blame Society shirt so bad. This one's a drawing that my friend did, our other friend, as poop. This is another drawing that a different friend did, and I couldn't really explain to you what it means. These are receipts from cafes that are by my house. This one's called Macchiato, this one Loops. This one tries to be Dunkin' Donuts, but it fails. This one, it's the only cafe with Wi-Fi. Here's more coffee. This is from a Starbucks in Bilbao, a town that's 2 hours away. It was my first month in Spain, and I really was just craving a fucking pumpkin spice latte. That's so embarrassing. So when my friend group went to Bilbao, I was just like, I want to go. Is there a Starbucks? Mission success though. What else? What else? This is the place I was talking about that I visited with the medieval castle. This is from my drawing course. They gave us some reference papers. I was fooling around with my other friend, Diana. We were like, oh God, this guy is so muscular, so smexy. And I wrote Julius Bieber. That art class was held in a museum which had a bunch of interesting exhibitions. This was my favorite. And I just really think this image is very alluring. So I went to the Prado and the ticket was free. They make it free for students, which I love. I got the floor plan from which I cut out a bunch of my favorites. There's this painting. Also, they don't let you take photos, which really bothered me because why do you care that much if I just take a photo now if I'm not using flash? I don't know. I really liked this one. I remember when I saw it for the first time, it just completely draws you in. It's Caravaggio, yeah. Love that guy. I recently saw some of his paintings in Rome. I love the Calling of St. Matthew. The one where he's going like this. This one's Las Meninas, probably the famous there. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a full map of Madrid too. I was really only there for 3 hours, but I thought the map looked nice. Madrid aesthetic. It's not like Paris that everyone romanticizes so much, but Madrid's still got its vibe. So I had a world history class. The way I take notes is I like to print out the professor's notes and for each section make a little drawing summarizing what happened. We talked about the Russian revolutions, loss of morale among soldiers, the lack of bread. This one's comparing Lenin and Stalin, and basically what they have together in common is violence, so I did the handshake meme. This one's talking about the Bolsheviks. I made an ad, like, are you sick of your government sucking? The Bolsheviks are here to help. These are World War II. This is talking about the alliance of German, Italy, and Japan. They're besties for the resties. And then this one's talking about appeasement, how Hitler made moves to slowly get ready for war. But then he would tell speeches like, oh no, shh, don't worry, I'm not doing anything. This one was an exercise. We had to use subjunctive. It was a student presentation because we were teaching ourselves because the teacher was actually pretty pathetic. This is the first Spanish video project I did. Here's the script. But basically, I had to make a storyboard for it. This is from a museum downtown. And it's like when people make the Mona Lisa dab. I went to Rome, and there's a bunch of Mona Lisa tote bags that I was so tempted to buy. It's funny. You wear new tee, new jeans, do you see? You wear new tee, new jeans, do you see? You wear new... And then the last one, I did the Camino de Santiago. You know, at first when I heard about the Camino de Santiago, I was like, why would you just go walk across half the country for no reason? But then I did it with the international group of my university, and I talked to so many different people. You go through every single town and you get a stamp, and we ended the day super tired, but it's so satisfying, and walking is one of the best ways to get to know someone, in my opinion. And that's it. Now it looks so naked and sad. But that's life, you know? You move on. You go to new places. The people you meet are gonna forget you, but you're gonna forget them, and I guess all that matters is that you had a good time. You learned something. You learned something's the biggest thing. Yeah. Bye.